Buenos días todos. Hoy es martes, el 5 de mayo. Feliz 5 de mayo. Good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're watching this. Today is Tuesday, May 5th. It is Cinco de Mayo. And just a real brief lesson on Cinco de Mayo. No, it's not Mexican Independence Day. It's not any type of Independence Day. It actually celebrates the Battle of Puebla, where the Mexican army and militia, which means common people who armed themselves, defeated the most powerful army in the world on Tuesday, May 5th, when the French were invading Mexico because the Mexican government owed France money and could not repay the money. And so the French decided they were going to take over Mexico, which they eventually did. But on May the 5th, at the Battle of Puebla, the Mexican people united to defeat, at least for a little while, the most powerful army in the world at the time. So that's why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. You know, it's more celebrated in the United States than it is in Mexico. So we're going to get into our lesson. So first thing, guys, we're going to be doing a lot with affirmative and negative to commands. So if you are a little fuzzy on remembering how do I make those commands, go back. There are notes in the April 21st folder on affirmative commands, and then in April 23rd on negative commands. Okay, so we're going to get into this, and let's look at what we're doing today. All right, so first thing, I didn't put in a saludo today. I was going to cut something out for you guys, but just a little affirmative to commands practice. Just you're given the verb, put it in the to command form, affirmative form, and then the negative to command form. You're given a verb, say no, and then put the verb in the negative to command form. All right. So then here's the video lesson. This is the main part of what you're going to do today. I'm sorry, guys. It's 16 minutes long. I did not mean to go on for that long, but it's a lot of information. But it's on using direct object pronouns and indirect object pronouns with commands. Okay, so direct object pronouns being mostly lo, la, los, and las to mean it or them. And we went over those the first semester, and I know it's been a while. And then the indirect object pronouns me, te, le, nos, and les to say to me, to you, to him or her, to us, to them. Okay, when we use commands, we'll say things like give it to me. Well, the it and to me are pronouns. Okay, or don't tell her it. Okay, when we say don't tell, that's a negative command. Her is an indirect object pronoun, and it is the direct object pronoun. But we're going to be doing that in Spanish, and there's some specific rules on that. So that's what this is about. Here are notes you can read. It's the same notes I use in the video, but you can slow down and read them. But I'll tell you, it says start on slide 11 on these with affirmative to commands with pronouns, because that's where that picks up. And then on this file, it says start on page 15, because that's where it talks about using negative to commands with pronouns. All right. And then you have two little practice activities, first with affirmative commands. So I'm going to go into that, and I'm going to give you a little hint with pronouns and reflexives. All right, give you some hints on how to do this, so you'll get a few of these answered for you. So start the graded practice. All right, so we have llamar tu abuelita hoy. So we're going to say call who? Call grandma. Okay, well, we want to say call her. Well, what takes the place of abuelita to mean her? La, not ella, la. Ella means she. There's a difference. La means her. So we're going to make llamar into the command form. Remember, that's the ella form of the verb, the affirmative command. And we're going to say, since this is an affirmative command, I take the la and I put it on the end. Llámala. But now, here's the deal. I got too many syllables. Starting at the end of the word, llámala, including the pronoun, I got to count back 3 syllables. La is 1, ma is the second syllable, and then the ya right here is the third syllable. So since there's so many syllables, I have to add an accent mark over the a. And there we go, llámala. Okay. Hacer la ensalada. Make the salad. We want to say make it. Make what? Salad. What takes the place of ensalada to mean it? La again. Well, what's my command form of hacer? Well, it's as, remember? But I say as la. It goes on the end. Now, do I need to put an accent mark? Well, there needs to be more than 2 syllables to the word. So la is 1 syllable. We always count from the end back when figuring this out. As is the 2nd syllable. So no, there's not more than 2 syllables. I'm good. I don't need to add an accent mark. All right. So we go down, and I wanted to show you like despertarse. Well, this is a reflexive verb, so I've got to change the say. What kind of command is it? It's a to command. I have to change the say to te. Normally, we always said take the say off, put it in front. Not on affirmative to commands. It becomes des. It's a stem changing verb too, so it's got a lot of things going on. Despierta is the command form. The say becomes te. Oh, there's a lot of syllables in here. Okay, so te is the first one. Ta is the 2nd syllable. So the 3rd syllable from the end is pierre. Well, there's 2 vowels. Always choose the 2nd one, so it's going to be option right there. Despiértate. So there, let's do the same thing with dormir. Say it. Stem changes O to UE. Change the say to te. Okay, so there I've already answered 3 of the 10 for you. All right. And then your last activity before the reflection, negative to commands with pronouns. All right. So this one's a little bit different in its setup. Don't sing to me. Well, don't sing is no. And remember, cantar, it gives you the verb. You got to change it. Canto, take off the O. Well, it's an AR verb, so add ES. Now, this is a negative command. We don't put the pronouns on the end of negative commands. They have to go after the no, before the verb. So don't sing to who? To me. So no me cantes. Don't kiss him. Okay. So don't kiss. No. Besar. Besos, the yo form. Take off the O. It's an AR verb. So add the opposite ending. ES. Don't kiss who? Him. So no. Lo. Beses. Okay. And since it's a negative command, the pronoun goes in front. On affirmative commands, if I took away the no, I'd have to change the ending and put the pronoun on the end. So there's 2 of them. Let me see if there's any more. Okay. No, there's going to be right here. Don't bathe yourself. Bañarse. This is a reflexive pronoun, and they didn't put bañarse. So some of these you have to know, like afiatarse here. Decir. So you're not given the verbs on all of these, just the first couple of them. And maybe some you don't know, like aburrir. Okay, so you got to look up the verb. Okay, so don't bathe yourself, bañarse. So we're going to take it to no. Well, we already know we're going to change the say to te and put it in front. And then baño. Take off the O. Bañar, it's an AR verb. So the opposite ending would be ES. No te bañes. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. And then the last thing you do is a reflection in your own words in English. Tell where you place direct and indirect object pronouns when using affirmative and negative to commands. Okay, guys, if you have questions, let me know. If you need tutoring, email me, and I'd be happy to go over it with you. Okay, have a great day, guys. Let me know if you need anything.